Yeah.
To close it out.
Yeah. I mean, we said with our group, we know there's a lot of things we got to clean up. Being a young group and finishing down in the stretch, making our free throws, decision making, but really proud of that locker room, and I'm proud of the guts, of those guys on a back-to-back, missing some guys. That's a team win, and I was really proud of that group tonight.
A team win, and it seemed like no matter who you turned to, what combination you used, every single person brought the energy and effort and intensity tonight. Did you see that up and down the roster? I did. I thought we played the right way. Even when we were erring defensively, we erred on aggression and we erred with communication. I thought, a number of guys, I thought Ed Davis gave us great minutes off the bench defensively. I thought Jarrett Culver was outstanding. Anthony Edwards got going. And then, I thought our starting group, too, did a nice job tonight. So I was just really pleased with this group.
John, go ahead.
Ryan, you're pretty obvious in your disappointment last night, just in that effort and that execution. Did you say anything to them, or what do you think led to the better performance in that regard tonight?
I mean, yeah, there are things said. It gets emotional too. But at the end of the day, the message is we're professionals here, and it can't be an every other night type of thing or a play when we feel like it. I'll say it again, but I was just proud of the group that was out there tonight.
With Ricky and J-Mac, they do kind of operate at a different kind of pace than D'Angelo does. Do you think that helped you guys tonight in the way you wanted to play?
Yeah, tonight it did. Especially against a team like New Orleans. I thought that we were going to be able to have an advantage if we got out and ran in transition, and these guys followed the game plan.
Please go ahead.
Ryan, a lot more ball movement tonight, too. A lot of people are going to correlate that to D'Lo's absence. Obviously, it's a huge part of what you guys do, but given the season-long struggles, does a game like this force you to reevaluate how the team functions when he's on the floor? No,
D'Lo's a huge part of what we do, and D'Lo's a heck of a talent. And ultimately tonight, the message. We were hurt after the last few games, and we had one we thought we should have won. A couple nights ago. Last night, then we didn't feel good about that. So no matter who was out there, who was in a green uniform tonight, I was very confident this group was going to play the right way, because they care, and I'm just happy that these guys can feel good for a night.
When this style of play, when it delivers a win and they get that positive reinforcement, as a coach, do you hope, that makes it even more likely that the next time you step out on the court, you're going to get to see the same thing? Absolutely, and that's the expectation, and that should be the standard every time. We can't look back. It's one win that we've been itching for a while here. We can be happy about it, but we also need to understand that we have a lot of work to do.
Rick, go ahead.
Brian, you mentioned Ed Davis right away at the top. I thought he was really crucial to what you're doing, and I'm wondering, when he is playing with McDaniels, is that something, do you think, that is a pair you want to keep even when Cat gets healthy and Nas is still rolling?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I'm open to what works. I'm open to guys playing the right way, and that means offensively and defensively. And this was by design with Jaden and Ed. I've always thought that, and our staff has thought that Ed can provide positive leadership to a young player like Jaden, as they're sharing a front court, and then the length between those two. It definitely helps with our rim protection. I like what I've been able to see a little bit.
We'll go Dane and then John. Dane, go ahead.
Ryan, your offense, you talked about before, is typically spots from the floor and reacting from there. I think tonight was the most specific actions I've seen you call from the sideline. What was that a product of tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I felt tonight was one we really needed to get. I mean, I feel that every night, but I do trust our point guards. I evaluated last night. I felt like I could have done more in terms of calling the game. And that was a conscious effort on my part. But I trust these guys out there too to call. But I felt like we needed to get more organized. I didn't like our organization last night.
And then is that different with Ricky? It seemed like you and Ricky really had a synergy there. I mean, obviously it's something you'll do with D'Lo too, but is he more of like a half-court manager in that way that works at that? Yeah,
and Ricky's played for some in some structured offenses as of late. Under Quinn in Utah, under Monty in Phoenix, where they are a heavy play call team. And, I did feel, that was something, knowing that D'Lo wasn't playing tonight too, that, hey, I can help him out a little bit too, the fact that he's been out for a little bit in Ricky.
We'll go a couple more. We'll go John and then Patrick. John, go ahead.
Hey, Ryan, one more on Ricky. Just he has had a rough start to the season, and he's trying to get going. Is this kind of closer to the Ricky that you think he's capable of, the way he organized, the way he orchestrated, and just kind of kept things going in the right direction, the way that he's able to?
Absolutely, and I saw the fire in him at the end, and that's the Ricky Rubio I love. So, I like that tonight.
Last one to Patrick. Patrick, go ahead. Patrick, you got it.
Got it. Yeah, Ryan, they're on the last end of a 16-game road stretch. Did you talk to your guys about potentially exploiting what might have been a tired team for the game we're on? And do you think that played into their shooting modes in the third quarter?
Yeah, we did mention that, and it's something that, as a staff, I love our coaching staff, and they do a great job of digging into all that. But it's like that 29 other places too. You look at where these guys, your opponents have played, what the trends are as of late, and you want to try to exploit that. And we knew that they've been on a long road trip, and we'll be on long ones as well. So people won't. We'll try to exploit that out of us this season as well. But that is real. But I also don't want to take anything away from the communication that our young guys had defensively. But I did think they missed some easy shots, some shots that they usually make, because that's a talented, potent offense and a really well coached team.